Tonight, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee delivered his 6th annual State of the State address, and many of his points received some mixed reaction from lawmakers. In that address, Lee touched on several ideas and plans he has for the volunteer state, including a budget for Tennessee and how much it would cost to expand school vouchers. News Channel 11's Catherine Simpson had to catch up with Representatives John Crawford and David Hawk from right here in our region about their takeaways from Lee's State of the State and his agenda. So, Catherine, what did our local representative share with you?
Yeah, Sarah, one of the big takeaways from the State of the State, Lee announced a $53 billion budget proposal. Now, that's about $10 billion less than last year's budget, but still Hawk and Crawford say they're excited about what's coming for the future of the state.
We have a very strong economy in Tennessee.
Despite slowing revenues, Governor Bill Lee and state lawmakers say they're looking forward to new programs in next year's budget.
We're excited about the new allocations and the things that he's got for the future of Tennessee, and I believe myself that it will be moving Tennessee forward.
Lee announced more than $260 million for education, money that will be used in part to cover teacher pay raises. That's something Greenville Representative David Hawk says is worth the investment, citing a legislative goal of raising starting teacher salaries to $50,000 per year.
In my mind, regardless of where our budget constraints are, that's a promise we've made, and that's a promise we're going to continue for our educators.
Other big ticket items include more than $200 million to expand TennCare services in rural communities and funding for 4 new state parks. But Lee isn't just focused on spending next year. He also announced plans to set aside $20 million for the state's rainy day fund, bringing the total up to about $2 billion.
It's a very minimal increase, but it does show that we've got a good economy in Tennessee, and we're being very resilient in that.
That's exciting to know that the state has that if needed, and we'll be able to keep the state open if hard times come for a little while, and we'll continue to work on fixing those problems.
Legislative committees now have to review the budget. It's usually passed towards the end of the session. Reporting live in Kingsport, Catherine Simpson, News Channel 11. Back to you.
All right, Catherine Simpson reporting live from Kingsport tonight. Catherine, thanks.